Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel Diamonds and Washi. My name is Katie, and if you're new to my channel, hey, welcome. And if you're back, as always, welcome back. Today I am here with a very pretty unboxing, and this is from DIYMoon shop or DIYMoon shop, and they have this really pretty characteristic wrapping paper and wrapping job, and there's their logo and my name, Diamonds and Washi. So in here I have a few different kits from a recent order, but really quick I did want to show you that the way that they package their kits is they do come in here, but then also in additional plastic. It just always takes me a minute to get like really cut into that, and I didn't want to spend tons of time on just the unwrapping process today because it is going to take me a minute just to get in here as it is. So how are you guys doing today? I hope you're having a really nice day so far. I feel like it is Christmas morning because I get to unwrap this gorgeous package. Ooh, I like that royal purple tissue paper here. Okay. So as I'm getting into this, let me tell you guys a little bit more about DIYMoon shop. So I want to go ahead and make sure that you know right up front that I am an affiliate for DIYMoon shop, and what that means is that maybe I won't try to talk over the sound of tissue paper. Okay, so what that means is that I do have an affiliate code that you're welcome to use that will get you access to different seasonal promotions that they will run. And along with that, it lets them know that I sent you over. I may make a small commission if you use it. There's no obligation whatsoever. But if you do choose to use it, that's just additional support for my channel and goes right back into me being able to create hopefully more helpful and more content for you all. So the good news is this packages your kits up really safely. My goodness. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. Layers on layers here. So DIYMoon shop makes all of your diamond painting kits to order, and what that typically means is that there's a little bit longer of a turnaround time to get them because, like I said, they're making them to order. The good news is that means that their kits are not going to go out of stock. And in my opinion, the wait is well worth it. DIYMoon shop does legally license all of their artwork, and they have licensed with some really incredible fine artists. So they have a little bit more of a, I suppose, kind of a premium sort of diamond painting experience. They can be a little bit on the spendier side. But like I said, they, in my opinion, are very much worth it. And I thought as much even before I was an affiliate. I have quite the stash to prove it. But yeah, let me show you what I have here today. And I have 4 kits in total. I did go ahead and let them know that I did not need them to send me any toolkits because I have plenty, and I appreciate that they offer that as an option that you can forego having them send you toolkits because you can, minimize plastic waste. So I have some stickers in here, little gift, I suppose. I have a little sticker stash. We will get into these drills as we take a look at each kit. So let's go ahead and start here at the top. I'm also really looking forward to showing you all as we go through these some of the more recent changes that DIYMoon shop has made to their canvases. And honestly, you guys, I think that these changes have really made a big difference with the overall quality and experience of working on these canvases. So this kit, this canvas, this is called Of Time and Distance. It's from the artist Jeremiah Morelli and was a new release relatively recently. I chose to get it in 40 by 40 centimeters. Recently, when I've been ordering from DIYMoon shop, I've been trying out some of their smaller sizes. That is something that's I also want to make sure you know, and is another benefit of DIYMoon shop doing all of their kits to order, is that you get to choose with most, though not all of their diamond painting kits, you can choose the size. They usually seem to have like 3-ish sizes to choose from. And you also have the option of choosing if you'd like round drills, square drills, or some of their kits they even offer in what they call candy drills, which are crystals. So the square drills, if you get a kit in square drills, it's going to be slightly more expensive than if you were to order in round drills. I think that has to do with the fact that, so for example, if I were to have ordered this in a 40 by 40 with square drills instead of round, there would actually be more drills or diamonds overall on this canvas because square drills are 2.5 millimeters, whereas round are 2.7 to 2.8 millimeters. Anyway, let me show you some of the different elements of the canvas. So one of my favorite upgrades that they have made is that they have switched to a bit of a sturdier canvas material. I didn't have problems with the older canvas material, but I like this a little bit better just for myself. It lays flat a bit more quickly and it's a little bit less wrinkle prone. I like that the edges now are scalloped and finished. I also really like that they, though, have kept their kind of signature neutral border so that if you wanted to, you could cut off this inventory strip at the bottom, and then this already has that really pretty border on it, and I feel like is really frame or hang ready. Speaking of the inventory or the legend over here on the side, this is another change that they have made more recently. So here we have their branding. Here's the original artwork. And this is, again, Of Time and Distance from Jeremiah Morelli. 40 by 40 centimeters round. And then we have the legend over here on the side. Now, on their previous canvases, they did not include a legend on the larger canvas. So this is a newer edition. Also a new edition, if you take a look here. So these are all DMC color codes. They're the same color codes as you would see in like DMC with floss, but they've started adding ABs in their kits. So it looks like this one's going to have a 310 AB. We'll take a look and see where that's going to go. I want to do a measurement on this one and see if it's true to size, and then I'd like to take a close look at the canvas and the symbols to see if they look legible and clear. So we're at 40 centimeters almost exactly, and then we are about half a centimeter shy of 40 top to bottom, but I'm still going to call that true to size because I tend to give companies about a centimeter or so of wiggle room, just depending on what the proportions of the artwork are going to be and whatnot. So let's take a look at the canvas itself. The printing is really, really clear. I think this is something else that just generally speaking they have improved. They have also switched over, it seems like, as far as their symbols go. It seems like most of their symbols now, like on here as I'm looking at the legend, they're all letters and numbers, which I think can make it easier in a lot of ways, but sometimes I like, just personally, I like having a mix of symbols, like non-alphanumeric symbols in there, just because it can be easier to pick out. I really, really, really love this artwork a lot. And looking at the canvas, the symbols look to be printed very clearly. I would love to work this up soon and see how it looks with drills on, because I did get this in a small size and I want to see how this artwork translates. But I just thought that it was so dreamy and so sweet. I was immediately drawn to this piece when it launched. Let me show you the drills. So the drills do come packaged separately, and they are all pre-bagged in Ziploc baggies. So if you enjoy working out of Ziploc baggies, I think that you will be happy to see this change. Oh, they've like really taped that there. Okay. To be honest with you, I virtually always kit up into storage containers just because I find Ziploc bags to just, I don't know, they're a little more fickle to work with for me, but it's nice that you have the option. So I do like that now DIYMoon Shop includes these separate paper inventory sheets. There's another look at the original artwork as well. But I will use this for kitting up. That way I don't have to cut the strip off the canvas, but this will very easily go through my Xyron sticker maker. The printing on these symbols maybe looks a little bit fainter or fuzzier than it does on the canvas, but I don't mind if it's a little fuzzier on, you know, just a paper inventory sheet. As long as I can read it well on the canvas, I'm happy. So as I mentioned, these are round drills. I don't want to pull out all of them to show you because we have 4 kits to get through today, but here's a look at the colors. So dreamy and cozy. I do want to pull out and show you the AB in this kit though. This is a 310 AB. AB stands for Aurora Borealis, and that is just a special type of diamond that has a coating on the top. So these, you can see, while this is a 310, so a black drill, that AB coating on top is reflecting greens and blues and yellows. So I find that I really want companies to be careful with these black ABs because so often once you put them down, they will look different. Now this is interesting. That is super interesting. Okay. This I think may be new. I'm glad that I happened to look, but they have included a bag of regular 310 drills. 310 is not otherwise charted on here. It's anything that is 310, at least according to the inventory sheet, is an AB, but I am actually really happy that they have decided to include a bag of 310, because if I put these AB drills down and I find that the colors that they're reflecting don't work for this artwork, I love that I have the option of swapping them out for 310 drills and that they've provided those for me. I will be curious to take a look at the other canvases, if they came with ABs, if DIYMoon Shop has gone ahead and included the regular option for those as well. We will definitely take a look. But looking at this canvas, I'm so happy about that. I'm sorry, I keep getting caught on that. I think that's a fantastic move on their part, especially with black ABs in particular, which can just look very much not black when they're down. I know that DIYMoon Shop is working to improve just what their process of using ABs looks like, because that is new to them. They didn't used to have pre-charted ABs. They do still offer what they call special treatments, where you can order a special treatment pack to go with your kit, and they don't pre-chart it for you. They just tell you the suggested areas to put it in. So there are a couple of different things going on here. I just wanted to mention both of those to you. So in this case, they have pre-charted ABs for me on this piece, but they've also given me the regular non-AB version of that drill color, so I can choose what I want to do. I love that. Thank you so much for doing that. Okay, let's take a look. So the 310 AB is going to be the symbol L. So where that is in this piece is it's down here. Anywhere you're seeing the darkest black color is that black AB. Now it goes kind of here on the bottom of the hourglass in the shadow, and then kind of where she's sitting here. I'm almost positive I am just going to put a regular black drill there, because my personal thoughts on like what I like to do with ABs in a kit, and like what I tend to gravitate towards and what companies do for ABs in a kit, is I like to place ABs where there are areas that I want to draw attention to, that I want to enhance. And quite frankly, the top of the hourglass that she's sitting on, the shadow of her legs, is not a place that I feel like needs extra glitz and extra sparkle. Like instead, like a couple of white ABs, like in her profile, some white ABs in the moon. Those are areas instead that I would be interested to see ABs added. Maybe like where the moon is reflecting off the glass of the hourglass. All this to say, I'm glad that DIYMoon Shop included those regular black drills because I don't see myself using the ABs. I see myself using the regular 310 in the areas where the AB has otherwise been charted. Okay, that was super long-winded. I'm not going to spend this much time talking about ABs on the next 3 kits, but since this was the first one we're looking at and we noticed that, I wanted to make sure I said something. Okay, let me pull out the next one for you. Oh my gosh. Okay, this beauty has been on my wish list for a little while, and I decided to pick her up this time. This is Nebulae, by the artist Leoba Bruckner, and it just looks so dreamy. Ooh, that canvas even has a little bit of a glitter to it, almost a sparkle. One of the things that I think DIYMoon Shop does best, at least in the kits that I have worked on from them, is they have a really distinct kind of rendering style where things tend to be very dreamy. They do lots of like blending and lots of kind of impressionistic watercolor sorts of feel to how they chart the artwork, how they render the artwork. And I think that DIYMoon Shop does an amazing job with rendering skin tones. And so I very strongly gravitate towards artwork that they offer that is profiles or portraits and these sorts of things. So her skin looks like porcelain, and I hope that the blending in here is going to be every bit as beautiful as it's looking to me at first glance. This is one that I also ordered in a 40 by 40 size. DIYMoon Shop does, on the listings, when you choose a size, they have example renderings on there for you, which I really appreciate because that will help you make a decision about, okay, do I think this is what I want to go ahead and go for? On their newer releases, on their newer kits that they've launched, they also will distinguish between like, this is what this looks like in this size with round drills, and this is what it looks like in the same size but with square drills. I love that so much. Okay, so this is true to size. We're looking at a really similar set of symbols. Say that 5 times fast. Letters and some numbers, or is it all letters this time? It might be all letters. It looks like they're very clearly printed, and again, the canvas material and everything looks really, really nice. The AB that is in this kit is going to be, it's the letter X, and is probably going to be a white AB. It looks like it's going to be here in her cheek, a little bit here on her shoulder, and a little bit over here. Here is the original artwork, by the way. Look how pretty that is. Now, I have to tell you, I have very mixed feelings about ABs in skin tones. Let's take a look. If it's subtle enough, it may just look like highlighting, but I am more one that would prefer to see just regular drills, not AB drills, in skin tones, just for sake of blending. But again, if that's where it's highlighting, that may work. Let's look. We have our inventory sheet again. And again, it looks like 819 is going to be our AB. Is this it here? Yes. Okay. So it's this pale, pale pink AB. Now, when I'm looking at this, this is actually a very subtle AB. You know how in the last kit, that black AB was very kind of in your face? To me, the coating on this is subtle enough that I may give it a try. That may be okay. It's very, very subtle. You see the extra sparkle, but I think it might be okay. I do want to take a look and see, did they include any of the regular drill 819 in here? It looks like no, which is okay. I wonder, I will have to try to maybe reach out to them and ask, but I wonder if maybe they're just doing it with the black ABs because the black AB is so distinct and can be almost polarizing. Maybe that's why. Okay, so just like last time, I'm not gonna pull out all of the drills for us to look at, but look at those gorgeous blues and browns and grays. This is going to be just so beautifully blended, I think. All right, next up. This is another kit that's been on my wish list for some time, and I just was in the mood to snatch this one up. So the name of this piece is Semblance, and it's licensed from the artist Margaret Morales. I got this one in 40 by 53 centimeters and in round drills. I think all of my kits, nope, my other one is in square. My fourth and final kit is in square drills, but this is in round drills, and I just think this is gonna be so dreamy. I love all the pinks and purples in it. Here is the original artwork. Margaret Morales' work, I think, translates so beautifully into how DIYMoon Shop charts and renders the artwork. It looks like we're gonna have that 819 AB in here again. Otherwise, lots of pinks and blues and purples. How dreamy and lovely is this? I love it. You know me, especially with all the pinks, I can't resist. So we're about half a centimeter shy of 40 top to bottom, and then almost exactly 53, or sorry, that was left to right. And then almost exactly 53 top to bottom. So we're gonna call that true to size. Now I haven't looked at the glue on any of these yet. It is very sticky. That again is an improvement I think that DIYMoon Shop has made since their previous run of kits. I think that the glue is a bit stickier, and I think that can only be a good thing. Here are the colors for this kit. Like I said, oh, those pretty colors. Okay, hold up. Is it? Huh. Okay, we're gonna have to take a look at this because I think what this is telling me is I think that this whole background, which I would have thought was a white color, I think they've charted it as this AB, that same pale pink AB. All right, we're gonna take a look. Where's this tape? I appreciate that they added some extra tape on here to make it secure, but all right. Here's the original artwork again. Okay, take a look at this with me, you guys. I don't know. I look at the original artwork, and to me, I would have expected that background to be rendered as white or an off-white. I have a giant bag, a little straggler bit in there. It is this really pale pink AB. Now, just like in the last kit, this AB is very subtle, but I don't know why I am just very surprised to see this rendered as a pink background. That is something I'm going to reach out to them and just share a little bit of constructive feedback with them and say that, you know, I really think that in this particular artwork that really seems like it should have been rendered as white and not a pale pink. I'm gonna go back and look at Margaret Morales' original artwork as well, but I'm not sure, you guys. I'm really not sure about this. Let me see something. So what colors have they rendered in her skin here? What is B? B is 762. So we do have this really faint gray that is here and the other areas that are kind of white. I'm torn. I'm really torn about this. And this one, they did not send any of the regular drill in that color. But again, I really think that I probably have enough white drills or ivory drills in my stash. I might swap it out. I'm gonna take a closer look at Margaret Morales' original artwork, and you know, I think I'm gonna take another look at what this DMC, what 819 is, because I'm curious if that DMC is even a pale pink like that. Anyway, stay tuned. I know that DIYMoon Shop, like I said, they're working out the kinks because having ABs added is new for them. But I hope that they continue to be receptive to feedback on this one, because I just I'm not 100% sure on that one. But okay. Everything else about this kit looks really nice. From what I can tell of the rendering, it looks really lovely. I love the colors that are otherwise in this piece. But yeah, like I said, I love how Margaret Morales' artwork translates into diamond paintings with DIYMoon Shop. So let me shift this to the side. Let's take a look at the very last kit that I ordered. Now, one of my favorite artists that DIYMoon Shop licenses is the wonderful Cherryuki. Her artwork is so whimsical and dreamy and just perpetually speaks to my soul. I love it so much. This is a relatively newer release from Cherryuki called Dreamfloat. Here is the original artwork. I ordered this in 45 by 60 centimeters, and I decided to get this one in square drills to try out. So it looks like we're gonna have an AB 5200. That should be a white AB. But the drill field itself looks slightly different for square drills than it does for round. You can see how the spaces are a little bit smaller, and the way that it's designed is that those drills are gonna entirely cover up the drill field. But look at all of the gorgeous, pretty pastels. I love that. Let's do a quick measurement, and then we will look at the drills together. So we are just a tick shy of 45 left to right, and then exactly 60 top to bottom. And there, here now you can see the entire piece in frame there for you, although it is sideways. So this, like I said, it just is so dreamy and so whimsical. I love a lot of the kind of characteristic things that Cherryuki does. Like, it's often this girl that's wearing a gold crown and has this long flowing white hair, and then these little bunnies are so cute as well. Looking at the drills, here are all of these dreamy pastels. Oh my goodness. Now, my understanding is that DIYMoon Shop has changed over to resin drills, and that means that hopefully we'll have a lot less in the way of sort of inconsistencies and a lot more consistent quality. So let's take a look at these though. We will go ahead and pull out a few colors to look at, and of course we'll take a look at that AB together. So here's our inventory sheet. This kit is going to have 35 colors. Again, it looks like they've used all letters and numbers for our symbols. There's the original artwork again as well. Oh my gosh, it's just so happy. I love it. At the drill, looking at the drills themselves, here is our white AB, and this is such a pretty AB. I love that. We'll take a look at where that's going to go. I wanted to pull out a couple of colors to look at. So first, this is, I'm thinking back to the other kit here. So this is the regular 819 drill, and it is about the same color as the AB. So that is correct. Let's look at a couple of the darker colors just to see what we think of the overall quality. I say darker colors, but look, this kit doesn't have that many darker colors. So from what I can tell, I'm not seeing trash in here. I'm not seeing the little tabs sticking off the side of the drills. That's something I had run into before. Oh, these look great. They look like they're gonna be really sparkly as well. All right. So 5,200, okay. So it does look like that very first kit that I showed you with the black ABs. That's the only kit that they have included the regular drills as an option. I'm curious if they would consider offering the regular drills as an option with the other AB. With the other kits that have ABs as well. Okay, we're looking for the letter M, and that's going to be the white AB. It looks like it, so it's sprinkled. I see it sprinkled all throughout here. I see that white AB. Ooh, it's all in her dress. I like that choice. I think that's going to be very pretty. It's sprinkled through her dress. A little bit in her hair, just a little bit in the highlights of her hair. There's a little bit here in her arm, a little bit on the puff of her sleeve, and there are a couple on her face. Just, I see 2 or 3 on her face. Again, her hair that's here, there's some of that white AB through there as well. And on, you know, up here on the top of her head. Those are the main places I'm seeing that white AB. As far as on her arm, I don't think that that'll be too distracting, but we'll have to see once drills are down. So that white AB is a little more neutral, I feel like, and I think that especially in her dress and the bodice of her dress and in her hair, I think that's a really, really good place for those particular ABs. So you guys, that is my DIYMoon shop order to share with you all today. Again, this last one that I showed you, this was Dreamfloat from Cherryuki. And then we have Semblance from Margaret Morales. This is Nebula or Nebulae from Lioba Bruckner. And then Of Time and Distance from Jeremiah Morelli. I would love to hear what your guys' thoughts are. I know that the switch to having more ABs in their, or to having charted ABs in their kits is, like I said, I know that DIYMoon Shop is kind of figuring out some of those growing pains with that, but I'd love to hear what your thoughts are. What is your approach to ABs? What do you like to see companies do when it comes to ABs in diamond painting kits? I love that DIYMoon Shop is trying new things. I really, really do love so many of the changes and upgrades that they have made. I think that it really elevates the overall experience of ordering from them. It makes you feel like you really are getting a gorgeous premium product and access to these amazing licensed artists. So you guys, let me know if you have any questions whatsoever. I really enjoyed getting to share this with you and hope that it was helpful for you. Again, if you decide to place an order from DIYMoon Shop and feel so inclined, I do have that affiliate code below that you're welcome to use just to let them know that I sent you and to help out my channel just a little bit. Anyway, my friends, thanks again for watching. If this unboxing was helpful for you, please give this video a thumbs up before you head out. And of course, if you're not already subscribed and want to see more diamond painting content from me, please hit the subscribe button and the bell to be notified when I share new videos. All right, my friends, have a wonderful week, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.